How to make the most out of your life is to eliminate all bad habits. My life has significantly progressed once I've eliminated all bad habits in my life. And it comes into play, and I see the results when I eliminate all bad habits, because what happens is, if you don't have any bad habits, guess what? You're going to be doing good habits. So your whole life and your whole decision-making process comes down to your habits, and either you're making good habits or you're making bad habits. That's your life. That's, at the end of the day, that's what your life comes down to. You got to go to work, good habit. You got to watch Netflix, bad habit, unless it's a documentary, unless you're learning something. Because reading a book would be considered a good habit. You're learning something new, you're progressing. Doing something uncomfortable, good habit. Doing something very comfortable, laying down, sleeping in, bad habit. So at the end of the day, you get the picture. So how to get the most out of your life? You want to develop all good habits. So what I want you to do is just write down a whole list of a perfect day that you would complete from the time you would wake up to the time you go to sleep. And I hope you actually take something out of this message, because, like, you know, I've asked people, I've literally asked people that I'm around, I'm like, what would a perfect day look like to you? Every single time I ask that question to them, they're like, I don't know. I don't know. That's the reason why their lives suck. That's literally the reason. Because I asked them, like, what a perfect day would look like, and they respond with, I don't know. Like, they don't know. They absolutely don't know, and it's like they don't care either. That's one thing that just drives me insane. How do you not know, and how do you not care? It's your life. It's your life. It's nobody else's life but yours. So you need to write down a perfect day in your notes app, in your phone, because then you're going to know exactly what you should be doing from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. And you can follow through and just do it. This is how you build confidence. You write down in a perfect day what you're going to do, you do it, and then you build confidence off that. If you don't do that, you're going to lose confidence. It's just a fact of the matter. So this is why it's so important to schedule every single day, have a specific plan on what you're doing, the tasks you're accomplishing. This is how you make the most out of your life. If you have a plan, you have a structure, you have a calendar, you have things to do, you're going to make the most out of your life. If you have nothing to do, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. I can never stress that enough. And you can never stress that enough, just because there's just so much tension every day that you have to live up to. You know, you have extremely, extremely high standards for your life. And you have to have these high standards for your life. If you don't have these type of high standards for your life, then your life's just going to slip right away. And before you know it, you're going to be 70, 80 years old when the time has gone by and you haven't done anything because you've developed all these bad habits. I pay extremely close attention to what I'm doing every single moment of the day. Am I doing something productive? Am I doing something unproductive? And then I'm going to write down all the productive habits. Those are all the ones in your perfect day in your notes app, all productive. And then all the unproductive habits, you need to keep it out. You need to keep a tracker of what they are, so that way you can identify what these bad habits are that you're engaging in, so you can eliminate them from your life. Because I can guarantee you right now, if you eliminate all of your bad habits, your life is going to go from here all the way up to, like, higher than my hand can reach. Because that's the essence of life, is your habits. If you can develop all positive habits and zero negative habits, nothing can stop you. You're invincible. Everything good will happen to you in your life. God is extremely giving. If you give your absolute best, if you do your absolute best, he's going to come back and he's going to give you results. At the end of the day, that's how life works. If you do everything you can, you're going to see payoffs in your end. If you are not doing things that you should be doing, at the end of the day, it's going to be regretful. As Wes Watson says, regret is your guideline. So you need to treat every day as if it's your last, and it's what you would actually do, you know, throughout your life, throughout your time here and your time on earth. What do you actually want to do with your life? Do you want to actually party every single day? Because at the end of the day, that's not a realistic goal. If I were to ask you, what would you want to do from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, and you just said you want to do nothing and party, that's not realistic, because you need to make a living. You need a job. Like, you need to make money. So unless you're earning money passively, then you can't do that. Unless that's the only option, is that if you could do that, is if you're earning money passively. If you're not earning money passively, then that's just out of the question. That's not even an option of you want to do anything, like, and you want to just party all the time. You should want to do work. Human beings are meant to work. Human beings are meant to do work. Change your habits, change your life. I would highly recommend reading the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. He really explains everything about habits and what it is to expect. He goes over everything in the book about how to develop habits and everything about habits. But like I said, how to make the most out of your life, you want to develop these positive habits. And if you can eliminate all of your negative habits or negative things that you do, that's how you make the most out of your life, and that's how you live your absolute best life. That's a video I have for you today. If you like this video, like the video, comment in the comment section, share this video if it helped you, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. We'll see you in the next video.